What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. Today I'm going to do a video about social anxiety and ride sharing, more specifically driving for Uber, but the same general principles will apply no matter what ride sharing company you decide to drive for. So I do have social anxiety, moderate social anxiety. Um, I've never really liked people in general. I don't like being in a crowd of people. I just really don't like people. It's just the way I am. But I want to assure you that even with mild social anxiety, you can still overcome this and do ride sharing. Um, I know that it's intimidating, especially at first. It's one of those things that you have to get out there and do it before you can overcome this issue. But let me explain why ride sharing isn't really as bad as you might think it might be for someone with social anxiety. The primary reason you should be able to do this is because it's on your terms. This isn't like you're going out to a club that you've never been to, or you're meeting somebody on their turf that you're unfamiliar with. This is your vehicle. The rules are your rules, and you can end or cancel a trip at any time and tell the people, hey, you got to go. It's different when you're on somebody else's turf and you don't really have much of a choice over anything. With ride sharing, you have ultimate control over the experience. So, even with social anxiety, I will admit the first couple of rides were, a little rough. I mean, it's not that the rides were bad or there was anything wrong with them. It's just that, having strange people in my car and dealing with people that I just, like I said, I don't like dealing with in the first place, it made it a little tough. But I can tell you that after the first few rides, you get right into it. Um, Now, if you stop ride sharing for any length of time, a week or so, I would say, or longer, it starts coming back. It gets to the point where you have a hard time getting back out there because of the anxiety, um, kind of a fear of doing it again. But it's one of those things you're just going to have to push yourself to do it. Take it from somebody that has social anxiety. It can be done. You can make great money and you can have a great time and really enjoy it. Um, Obviously, I was on vacation in Arizona for a while. I was gone for 9 days. I haven't ride shared, and it's been quite a while. I've taken a pretty decent break, and um, this morning I decided I was going to go ahead and go out there and overcome this again, get back into it. And it went great. It went better than expected, considering it's Friday morning. At I think I logged in right around 2 o'clock, 2:15, and I logged out around 3:30, 3:15, 3:30. Um, I ended up bringing in close to $100, pretty good. The rides were excellent. I mean, seriously, you do get over it. It's just one of those things. You got to get the people in your car, be polite, have a smile on your face, and the conversation will take off on its own, or it won't. I had one passenger tonight that had absolutely no interest in talking at all, and that's fine. They sit there and play on their phone. All you got to do is drive. Other times you have passengers that won't stop talking. And, for someone with social anxiety, you probably prefer the people that don't talk. But honestly, once you get into a good conversation, the anxiety goes away. I mean, completely. I've got no issues with social anxiety. Once I get the people in the car and we start talking or I start driving, it goes completely away. No issues at all. So, from me to you, someone with social anxiety, you can do this. You just have to push yourself to jump that hurdle, which is starting the process, getting out there and actually taking your first runs. The first few runs are going to be the hardest. Once you get over those, you're going to love it. You really will. And I've heard the same thing from several people on my Facebook forum that also have social anxiety that relayed to me, hey, I've got social anxiety too, and ride sharing is awesome. It's great. And not only can you get over it for ride sharing, but it also really, really helps you with social anxiety overall. It can help you overcome the issue. I drove all the way to Arizona to meet this woman that I've never met before, and yeah, was I nervous about it? Absolutely. But I'm not certain that before ride sharing, this would have been something I would have done. I mean, my social anxiety probably would have prevented me from doing it, but I've been doing ride sharing so long that I've really grown accustomed to meeting new people and interacting with them and basically just facing my fear and getting over it. And today, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. I can go out in public and meet new people. I can go in crowds. I've even considered going and doing karaoke, which not something that I would be cool with doing. Um, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Okay, I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I know that I do that, and to those of you that don't like it or hate it, I apologize for it. It's just part of who I am and the way I do things. But if you have social anxiety, I encourage you to just give it a try. If you can't get yourself to go out there and do it, then you have nothing to lose. You're not going to lose any time really, or any money or anything like that. But at least try it out and see if it works for you, because I was encouraged to make this video from people on my Uber driver network forum that said, hey, social anxiety here, and I'm feeling a lot better, and this has really helped, and I know that it's helped me. So I thought maybe some of you out there, maybe you don't need the money, maybe you just need help interacting with people and getting over your anxiety. This is a great way to do it. As always, guys, check out the Uber Driver Network forum on Facebook. The link will be, well, not the link, but it's up there. Also, if you're going to sign up using my code DMUWW. It's also right up here in one of these corners. I'm not going to point to it because, truthfully, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and I kind of want to go to bed. And if I point one way, it's probably going to be the wrong way. It's here or maybe here. I don't know. Either way, guys, I appreciate all of you that watch and that subscribe. I really encourage you to join the Facebook forum. We have like 2,200 members now. It's ridiculously big and growing every day. And it's a great resource for drivers. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, be safe and Uber on.